Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DOLV. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this one in the past. That's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But it's been a few days since the last update, but today had a bunch of requests come in and pull up the chart, and okay, I can see why. So I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Very, very nice day. Big volume, nice price reaction. But there is a little bit of perspective that goes into this. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, and you were hoping to sell within, 13.72 seconds, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, then the bulls are still easily in control. And yeah, I realize there's a pullback there, but again, that's why it all boils down to perspective. And I'm going to be talking about things from the big picture perspective. So the first thing I need to do, though, is a little house cleaning. Yes, these lines still pertain that I've talked about before, but right now they're not relevant, and from a presentation point of view, I don't want to have a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion. So just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that needs to happen comes from a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So 0.019, the newest area of support, and actually it's already started to act as support. You can see after the price got above it, a couple times bears tried to press down through there, but the bulls did a fantastic job of maintaining that break. A little nearer term area of support and what I would call the ideal level. I mean, hey Clay, what make this chart look the absolute strongest is if the price can continue to hold above 0.027. I say continue because here late afternoon, you can see on 3 different occasions, bears try to press down through there, but the bulls did a fantastic job of holding. So, if the price can continue to do that, then yeah, that would definitely be best case scenario. But taking a step back, looking at the big picture of things, it's all about the purple line right there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving, so as time goes by, this line is going to look something like that. And as long as the price stays above, if you want to look at that as a trend line, so as long as the price stays above that uptrending trend line, that implies the bulls are still in full control of the movement. Now, what about areas of resistance? I'm just going to focus on one right now, and I'll explain that in a second. And that key level is right up here. I'm just going to call it at 0.04. What is that? 0.044. So that'll be the near-term level. And the reason I'm just focused on one is, in my opinion, breaking levels of resistance, not really a huge priority for the chart at this point in time. After such a big move, top priority right now is just going through a healthy consolidation, building a higher base, because as long as higher bases are built over time, the long-term chart will take care of itself. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click that image right there and I will email you the guide. The guide is very short, it's to the point, and like I said, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.